Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Wednesday. Do a little Wednesday evening stream tonight. The first thing I need to do is double check my microphone because it was really messed up on, what was that, Monday morning stream when I played Shapes 2. Brutally bad. Seems to be okay now. But we'll keep an eye on it for sure. All right, here's the plan for today. So last time I streamed, we were working on the quartz tower. So I need to finish that, and then I want to move on to the concrete tower. I'll hold off on the silica one because the silica and the steel both need some sort of decorations, and I'm not necessarily ready to mess with that. So let's go finish the quartz. And then plan out the concrete tower. And if I recall correctly, I'd done the edits that I wanted to do on the first floor as far as the belting. We're gonna double check it though. And then I was contemplating making this blueprint overclocked, but I think I'm decided against that, and I'm gonna put another underclocked one up here. But let's double check the belting. So this is per floor. Now I'm gonna have to remember all this stuff, so bear with me for a few minutes. So we got 600 water coming in. And this is gonna take 37.5 times 4, 150 out. So should be Mark 2, then go down to Mark 1. Mark 1, 2 Mark 2s, 1, 2, we're down to 300, down to 150, 0. Okay, so that's, let's mimic that up here. So we only have 2 floors, we can make this easier and just do it all at once. Okay, and then we went for quartz was 180, so we've got a 780 and then a 300, so this should be a Mark 4. So we do 780 minus 180 is 600 minus, oops, minus 180, 420, which is a Mark 4. So we should do Mark 5. Then we should go down to Mark, no, it should not be Mark 3. Let's make sure that math is right. I've listed as Mark 4, 3, 3. That's not right. So we got 180 coming in. I mean, we got 780 on this one belt. And then we're taking out, oh, it's 270. I did the math wrong. So after 1, it's still a Mark 5. And then after 2, it's 240. So it is Mark 3. That is correct. This should be Mark 3 here, Mark 3 here, Mark 3. This one comes across. This one's gonna be 300. Well, it's really gonna be 270. Should be 270, right? Why do I have it at 300? Oh, I peel off. I forgot. I peel off 30 here. Okay. Mark 3 all the way through. So let's do that up there. So we go Mark 4 to Mark 3, Mark 5 to Mark 3. Okay, that matches. And then our output is 210 to 840. So it goes straight to Mark 3. Yep. Mark 3, Mark 4. 420, and it's 480, so that's correct. This is Mark 4. Oops. Not minus, times 3. So we're at 630 here. Mark 5, Mark 4. So we're Mark 3 through 2, then 4, then 5. So that goes away. That's Mark. Okay, now I've already forgot. Mark 3. Yes. And this is Mark 5, Mark 5, and that's fine. All right, so everything's good on those. So we just need a 50% version of this guy. I'm out of power. So if this is at 50, what are we gonna have? Oops, come on. Copy. Paste, paste, paste. Our inputs are going to be 33.75 times 4, so we're at 135 on the belt, which is Mark 3. This one can go, and this one can go. That's gonna go. This is definitely gonna be Mark 1. And there is no distribution, and our output is 26.25. 105, so Mark 2. Okay, quartz is done. We'll leave this here for a point of reference. All right, quartz tower. Done. All right, let's go see what we need for concrete. We fixed all the iron blueprint belts last time, so logistically it's good to go, except for obviously the distribution of the logistics. All right, concrete. 13.67. Blueprints, which we're doing 4 per 4. 13. So we got 3 floors plus 1 2/3. All right, where's our concrete? All right, this can be confusing for a second. So we got 3 floors, 3 full floors. So we need 3 times 3. We need 9 of these. We need 3 of these. Distribution. So we need 3. Each of these, and then the 4th floor is, it's 12. We had 13, so we have 1 more. Technically 2 more. Okay, that's all the stuff we need for the concrete, which is going to be a lot. So we need to start grabbing some of this stuff. Reinforced rods. Oops, rod. Cable. Okay, crystal oscillators. Dun, dun, dun. All right, plastic. Now we're good. Steel pipe. Do I have steel pipe? I do. Okay, motors. Fill up with that. Copper sheets. We definitely need a ton of those. Paste industrials. Quartz crystal. The iron plates and concrete. All right, so we got a handful of things that we need to load up on. You know what I should probably do? It'd be kind of cool. Just so we can have it. Is let's build hypertube to kick me over into main area. Hypertube entrance. Weird, why is it not wanting to? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see if this will kick us in there. Not quite enough juice. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's not even lined up. Mm-hmm. That's quicker than flying. Alright, concrete, crystal oscillator, quartz crystal, iron plate, paste industrials, what am I missing? Copper sheets. Motors? Pipe. Alright, so concrete's gonna go on this guy right here. Now we need to pick which side we're gonna leave exposed. Thinking this one. Which one are we gonna leave? So I left on this one, I left that one facing that way, so it's either gonna be this one or this one. Kind of feel like it needs to be this one. All right, how are we looking here? Okay, we got enough materials to do it all. All right, so what's it gonna be? I think this one. So we're gonna start here. All right. Distribution 1. Okay. I want distribution 2. I want distribution 3. It's gonna take a minute. And then 4 is there. Okay, and then 1 through 3. Auto connect. Oh. Okay, we obviously need to extend some power out here. try this again. This guy. So 1, 2, 3, and then we need number 4. Give me curve. Give me curve. All right. So I think Prudence says we need to just connect everything, and then we'll come through and do the fine-tuning of what it actually is. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay. We don't want. Oh, we do need auto connect. Yeah. We do need auto connect because those. Be a lot of tweaking to do. It's all right. Kind of figured it was going to happen. Okay, let's go through and fix it. Did I miss? Huh. Okay. Okay, that's 3 floors. Let's do the, or 2 floors, 2 floors. Let me carry power up here before I forget about it. We need to carry power up over here. We're gonna lose it pretty quick. All right, that's 3 floors, and we needed... It's 13.87. Okay, so we need 2 of these. One of them's going to be 100%, one is going to not be 100%. Alright, so this is not... These are probably not going to be accurate. We'll adjust these after we do some maths. Let's get them connected up properly first, and then we can deal with that from there. Yeah, we'll come back to that. All right, so this one, oof. Wish I would have looked. Damn it, I need to go back and look. Did you put that on backwards? Oh, you know what? Because I have the damn... I got that one down there. Oh well. I'm not worried about it. I think it was 13.8. What? 13.67, so 2/3. So 66.6666666666% on these. Okay. I may need to come back to that. Because the total output is all right, let's see what our inputs are. 90 limestone and 75 water. Limestone. Relabeled this. We said 90. Okay. Water was 75. Yes. Output is 60 concrete. Okay. No. I don't know if these necessarily make as much of a difference on this particular blueprint, but we'll fill it in. Paste, paste. So we got 90 times 4, 360 per blueprint. I mean per floor. Oops, 75 times 4 is 300. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. That's 90 per machine. So this is actually 360. And then we got 60 times 4 is 240. Now we can do 360 times 4. It's 1440 limestone. That's more realistic. And then this is easy. This is 1200. And then 240 times 4 is 960. Probably want to just clear these. From 0. figure that out from there. All right, let's name this concrete. All right, let's get this figured out. Hopefully past me did this properly. So we got 1200 water coming in per floor. So we got 600, 600, perfect. We've got, first of all, this can go away. We got 1440 and a 780. So we should have 2 Mark 5s. Got it. Okay, let's follow the water first. So we'll be 600 down to 300 after the first blueprint, which is this one. So we're Mark 1, yes. Then it should die here. It should not continue, which it does not. All right, and then the Mark 2 carries around. So this is easy. Mark 2, Mark 1, done. So I don't have to do anything with the water pipe on the first 3 floors. It's going to go from 2 600s, actually from 1 to 2. Actually, this is wrong. From 1 to 2, it goes from 1 600 and 1 300, and then 2 to 3, it's 1 600. Yes, it's 1 300 pipe. Okay. All right, now let's just look at distribution. 960, but we're putting in 240 per blueprint, which is Mark 3. So really, this should be Mark 3. So from 1 to 2 should be Mark 3 built. That's 480, which is Mark 4. We have this as Mark 5. Make this Mark 4. 480 plus 240, 720. So we should be at 720 here, which is Mark 5. This is Mark 5? Yes. So we went to a Mark 4. And then we go to a Mark 5. Okay, that's easy enough. So we're Mark 5 through here. And that's going to be 240 minus 60 is 180, so it's a Mark 3. So this should be a Mark 5 and a Mark 3. And it is. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's look at the inputs. So we know we've got 2 Mark 5s, one was 780, one was 660. So we should go from a Mark 5 down to a Mark 4 after the first. Fill it in here. I'm gonna have 5 to 4 and a 5. This inside one should be Mark 4. Okay, so then we're doing another 360 out. Another 60. Should just be Mark 1. I've got that blueprint wrong. So we got 60 here, right? So we got 1440 minus 360 minus 360 minus, not 1440, it's gonna be 780. Yeah, this is Mark 1, this is 60. This is gonna be 660. We only need 360 going into here. Really should be a priority merge. Oh, I've got it as a priority merger. Okay. So we definitely want to eat this one first and then this one second. All right, so I didn't really set this one properly when I built the blueprint, but that's fine. We can fix it as we go. So we should be peeling off 300 off of this one, so there should be 360. Full 360, which is exactly what we need over here. So at least I did that math right. But from 2 to 3, we're going to have a 160. A 4 to a 1, and a 5, and 3 to 4 is just going to be a 5. I know this probably makes zero sense to me all, but this makes sense to me. So what I'm doing here is from blueprint 1 to 2, from blueprint 2 to 3, and 3 to 4, right? So this is the transition that's going to be here, here, and here. So for the limestone, we've got 2 lines. One of the lines is going from a Mark 5 to a Mark 4. One staying a 5, then it's going from a Mark 4 to a Mark 1 and a 5, and then to a 5. Same thing for the water. I've got one Mark 2 and one Mark 1, then it goes to a Mark 2, and then it goes to a Mark 1, and then this is the outputs. Okay, so I'm happy with this. You know, I want you right here, right? Thank you. Okay, so we knew we didn't have to mess with the waters. And I don't have those saved in here. Of course not. It's not in the blueprint. Okay, so the waters were good. We didn't have to do anything with the waters. I had those set perfectly. Distributions 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's do that on both floors just so we can be done with it. 3, 4, and that's already 5. Okay. 3, 4. Okay, water's good, output's good, so now we do inputs. So we've got 5, 4, 5, 1. Let's do that. Backside should be marked 4. Okay, now we need to fix the... That's 4. The merger. Oh, honk. Done. All right, now we just gotta do some maths for this top one. Let's do some quick maths for this one. Bring this guy up here so we can look at it. First of all, we don't need this. We got one full one. Oh, we needed to figure out what our output was. We need to work backwards. So if we said there was 13.67, just do 6666666 blueprints. And I'm putting out 960 per blueprint. 13,120 concrete. So that's not per blueprint, that's per floor. $32.80. Is that right? Hang tight. It is. I need to open up Satisfactory tools. Something seems off. Calculator, Ingot factory, concrete, 3280. Oh, guess not. All right, so if we're working backwards on our 3280, that's per blueprint. Oh, 3280 minus 13 times 240. 160. The output of this one needs to be 160. $40 per. Just 50%. Perfect. Okay. So we can change this. This is going to be 360 times 1.5, 540. And then we're going to have 300 times 1.5 is 450. And 240 times 1.5 is 360. Those are the numbers for this floor. So let's look at water. Water, we just need one pipe. It's literally gonna go 2 to 1. Yeah, we just leave this one in place. This one goes bye-bye. Okay. Distribution, we're going... No, output, we got 240, 360. So Mark 3 to Mark 4. This should be Mark 3. That should be Mark 4. And then input is 540 total, so just Mark 5. Let's get rid of this. 540 minus 360. 180 is Mark 3. Okay, looks good to me. Let's check everything for power. No, we really only need to check one. If one works, they all work. Do need to hook all these up though anyway. Well, to be honest, I don't know if we hooked up the... We hook them all up at the quartz factory? May not. Yellow lights. Yes, we got yellow lights. So they all work. All right, we need to let's go check the quartz when we're done with this to make sure connected all the power up. I feel like I missed a floor. Check all these real quick. Oh, no, 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 no. What are you doing? Do that. All right, now we can officially say concrete's done. But let's go check the quartz and make sure those were all hooked up. Sneaky suspicion that they were not. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, well, the first floor was. I looked it up. Okay. Makes me feel better. All right, what's next? We're gonna skip silica. Silica's gonna go here. Not ready to do that yet. All right, I've been going about an hour, so let's plan out the next tower, and then I'm gonna take a break. I need to go refill my coffee, stretch the legs a little bit. All right, so which ones have we built? We have built. Dude, I'm gonna put another check mark there. Ingots are done. Concrete's done. Quartz is done. We're skipping silica, which is the next 4 tall. So Caterium's next. So Caterium we need 18.75 blueprints, which is 4 floors plus 2 3/4. So let's go find our Caterium. So 16, so we need 18 of these. I'd call it 19. And 19 of these. Easy peasy, right? Let's start grabbing some of this stuff. Let it build up while we while I take a break. Wire, cable, crystal oscillators. The rest of the stuff I've got saved. Steel pipe, motors. Rods, plate, cased industrial, copper sheets, plastic and concrete. Just need a ton of this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need to let this kind of build up. And just make sure I like this. It's the copper is gonna go here. It's gonna be 4 stories taller than this one. well, I'm gonna go take a break. In about 5 minutes or so. So if y'all can just bear with me, we'll see you in a few. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna grab some more stuff. Oh, I don't think we need a cable, did we? No. Steel pipes. Motor. Yes. Iron rods. Plastic. Quartz crystal. Iron plates. Copper sheets. Cased industrials. All right, we still just need a bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff. All right, so we're skipping that one. We're going to this one. Now we need to decide. Well, obviously not eat a. Well, we'll eat a paleberry. We need to decide what, which side to leave open. So either meet this side or this side. I think we're gonna leave this side open, so we'll start it here. All right, well, let's get going. Deuterium. We'll start with the distribution. Blueprint. Auto connect. No. This one was gonna go way quicker because when it auto connects, That's a problem. Why aren't those connecting? Look, they connected here. Well, that stinks. We need to fix that. We had 19. We've laid 4, so that should be 15. We had 19 and we've laid 8, so that's 11. Okay, that's accurate. We need to... Huh. Okay. I'll show you what was happening. Let's go over here and put up... Okay, let's load the Caterium distribution. So if you place, apparently if you place this blueprint before you place this blueprint, the fact that there's no belt here or here, it adds one in. But if I place this one first, then this one, it's not working. It's got me worried about the other ones now. So we need Mark 1 and Mark 2. So that didn't happen over on the concrete one, did it? I don't think it did. Shouldn't have. On the second floor, we'd notice it. Huh. Didn't do it. What about quartz? Yeah, didn't do it here either. Interesting. Okay. Well, easy fix, just weird. These iron plates are gonna be a problem. These iron plates are gonna be a problem. All right, let's try this again. Working now. Alright, this mouse is really irritating me. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, now we got it. So 3 left. All right, that's all the deuterium. Hmm. No, 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 no. Not facing me. Load concrete floor ones. All right, let's do our maths. 24, 24, 12. Easy, easy, easy math. 96. $48. Definitely not concrete. Is that right? Is that right? 12? Yeah, that's right. $384. Also 384. And 192. Huh. Okay, so we're going to start out with a Mark II. Let's check the water. So we're starting out with Mark II, and then it's going to be just Mark I all the way to the end, right? Okay, that's easy enough. And then we're going to be Mark IV. 384 minus 96 is 288. So Mark IV. Mark IV coming in. And then 1 to 2 is also going to be Mark IV. Whoa. And then we're going to go to Mark II. Mark II. Correct? So we have 384 coming in. Then from 1 to 2. 2 to 3. That actually needs to be a 3, not a 2. I don't know where I got 2 from. So 4, 3, 2. 4. This needs to be 3. 2. No. No. I went too early. This is 3. This is 2. Okay. And then distribution's gonna go. 144 is Mark 3. And it's Mark 3 all the way out. What do I have this as? Mark 3. All right. No, it shouldn't be Mark 3, right? Yeah, it is because it's 20 over. Okay. All right, this looks good. All right, let's save this as Imperium. All right, it's probably going to take me a couple floors to get the hang of this, but all right, so we go 4, 4, 3, 2. 4, 4. This is 3. 2. No, 2. Okay. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 3. Done. Okay, not so bad. Yeah, this is going quickly now. All right, I got all of them. Let's hook up the power. We know that we've got that done. We need to check also that it... Okay, they're yellow. No, all of them will work. Should have nothing but yellows on this first floor. Yellow, 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 yellow. Okay. Disconnect that now. And I probably ought to do. I probably should start stocking up for the next group of blueprints. Alright, so power up to this one, and then we need to do some maths on these last three. Run power up here so I don't worry about that. All right, let's place. First of all, that goes. That goes. You know, we can get rid of most of this crap. All right, let's pull up. Pull you up. All right, so we needed we need 900 per minute total. And each blueprint is 48. So it's 18.75. That's what we got, sort of. So we know we need two full ones and 3/4 of one. So full. This one needs to be 3/4, right? 75%. So what that should mean is we've got, what's 75%? Let me just double check. 9 per minute. If the math is right, we should have 18 times 48 plus 9 times 4. 900 on the button. Okay. So that means this floor is 48 plus 48 plus 9 times 4. 132. Okay. It also means 24. Yeah, 24. 264. Nope. 264. Okay, so that means we just need Mark 1 pipe all the way through. Um, 264 is what? Mark 3? No. So we're coming in with Mark 3. We're sticking with Mark 3 for this one. Down to Mark 2. And then distribution is going to be Mark 1. To Mark 3. Done. Easy peasy. Okay, next. It's moving quick now. Aluminum is next. 27.83. I can't remember how many different blueprints we have for aluminum though. Where do I have aluminum? There we have aluminum. So we've got just different distributions. So what did we say? We needed 28 of these. Okay. And then we're going to need 6 floors plus 3 excuse me, 6 floors. There's 2 of these per floor. So we need 12 for sure. 6 and 6. Then what do we need for the 7th floor? We need 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, so how much material we need for this? Quite a bit. Steel beams. Interesting. Thought I had a bunch of those on me. I guess not. Wire. Okay, we got wire. Oh, no, we don't. We're almost there. Now we're there. Okay, crystal oscillators. Good. Motors. Almost there. Quartz crystal. Tons of it. Copper sheets. Tons of it. Paste industrials. A ton. Iron plate. You know what we may want to do? We may want to just go empty out the, let's go do that. Go empty out the storage bins at the starter factory. We got a few minutes. We can do it. Now, quartz crystal, we can't. Well, we could drive over there, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Huh. I haven't driven around in a long time. Oh, sorry, bird. Killed my namesake. Ooh, you gonna fit under there? Just barely. Oh, can't fit up there. You know, we need to check while we're over here. How screwed up the bins are for this distribution. Huh. So this container here is an overflow. For some reason, there's a glitch in my trains over there, and let me show you. So this one here should only ever get plastic. This one should only ever get coal. For some reason, coal drops off, or plastic drops off in here, and it was screwing up a whole bunch of stuff. All right, storage central. What do we got? Here's iron plates. Screw it, we're gonna take them all. Let that refill up. Rods. I mean, I'm gonna need them. Screws definitely don't need. Wire, we're fine on wire. Let's see what else. Let's go up the next floor. What's in here? What's in here? I don't even remember. Cable, fine. Oh, we're gonna be in a big pickle here shortly. I'm not making enough copper sheets at all. I kind of figured this was going to be a problem. Reinforced iron plate. I mean, we can take a handful of these. So I'm only making... Where's my damn copper sheets? What am I making? What am I making? 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm only making 80 copper sheets an hour. That's going to be a problem. Beams, we don't really need that many of. Rotors, we don't. Modular frames, stators, yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. Paste, we need it all. Steel pipes, we need a bunch. We're going to have to let this stuff run for a while to refill. These concrete bins are full. Which one does it go in first? Cannot remember. All right, so we go in here. Left and right. So it fills up here first. Then here. Then there. So this is the last one to fill. Now we should probably go. Don't I have... I think I built an extra iron plate. Car. I think I built an... I can't remember. I think I built an extra iron plate. Set up. So hopefully we don't run into our car here, our truck. Oh, we're right behind him. Perfect. I think we need to build a copper sheet extra setup as well. Yes, I did. Built this monstrosity. For all the iron plates that I was gonna need. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's find some copper. Let's build an extra... I think I'm using all the copper around here. Oh, no, I'm not. I don't even remember where that power is running off to. All right, let's throw us together a quick... How many Mercer spheres? I've got plenty of Mercer spheres. All right. What is this? Impure. That's going to be a problem. We'll make it work. Don't even have any poor old miners. Been how long it's been since I've... Actually, do I have... I don't even have any in storage. Let's take all my summer sloops. We need to beef this stuff up big time. All right, we get 150 per minute. It takes 75 if I do this. I can do 2 of them. So we're making 150, 300. There's our copper sheets. 300. Max this. Max this and see what we can get. 50. I should be able to do this math in my head. 6 of these. It's three a piece. Yeah, it's 3 a piece. So let's go here. Here. This is not going to be pretty. Ooh, what are we doing? Why can't we? Hitting the wrong button, that's why. Alright, so we're making 50, we're making 300. And we lost power. Bum, bum, bum. All right, this should get us. At least get us moving in the right direction for. Making sure we've got copper sheets for a minute or two. Guess we need to roll over to the quartz. Fill up over there too. has the rotors? Oh, that's, I got plenty. Okay. All right. I guess for any of y'all that haven't seen the starter factory, there it is right there that we just depleted. Okay, come on. It's been an age since I've been over here. I remember. What? Back away, back away. Can't believe I never cleaned this one up. I really need to spend more time running around. Or at least driving. Gotcha, Spider. I'm way out of practice on driving. Alright, well, let's check our crystal oscillators while we're here. Oh, why are we short on quartz crystal? Is that because I'm out of quartz crystal? Something's wrong. Oh, I'm just plumb depleted. Oh, that's a problem. That means my crystal oscillators are going to be severely hurting. Yeah, I'm gonna need some hours and hours and hours of building this stuff back up. Interesting. What can I do? What can I do? I mean, I really don't need that much silica. Well, I haven't even tapped this guy. I mean, I've got all these doing silica that I guess what we can do, speed that up. How many do I have going on here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 375. Putting out 240. I mean, hell, I can do more. I can do 600 out of here. We're gonna kind of rig this together. We probably need to do, cut that off, cut that off, cut that off, and cut that off. Q out, get Q out, Q out. All right, that should help pick it up a little bit. Oh, why can't you go in there? Gotta be difficult, don't we? All right. Okay, this should help us. This should speed it up a little bit. And that should actually start causing this to back up. I mean, it's gonna be a minute. Let's see how many crystal oscillators we got. Okay, we got a bunch. I got 24, 4,800. Okay, we're good for now. All right, it's time to go back. I think I'm gonna take another little break here in a minute. Once we get back, if I can remember how to get back. This way. I feel like I'm completely lost. You here? Oh. Yeah. See, I knew where I was going. How's this looking at night? Yeah, that'll look good once I get the facade going. Alright. I'm going to take me a real quick break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's get this aluminum built. Turn daylight back on. A little bit easier to... Ooh, that is bright. All right, so where are we going to go up here? Where are we going to leave our opening? I think right here. So let's start here. Now, what did we say for aluminum we need? We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Blueprint. We want auto connect? I think we do. Why did that not place? What in the world is going on? Dun, 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 dun. We should not do auto connect. Just regular blueprint, and then we need 3. Need 4. It's a problem. It's a big problem. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why is it doing that? Huh. That's weird. See, it's a little offset. Interesting. I mean, we got nudge, so it's not a huge deal, but... Interesting nonetheless. Bum, 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 bum. One more floor. It's doing the same thing. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. We need one more of these. Now that I placed it twice. All right, now I'm gonna do this one. Lost count of my ticks. 4. All right, last little run. Golly. Why did... No, 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 no. What did I do? Hmm. All right, let's hook these suckers up. And I did not mean to do that. Hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna try to fix all these tonight or not, to be honest. I may just get the connections between the blueprints done, and then we can go through and do the math next time. I may hook up power. What I'll probably do, I'll probably get all these done. I'll hook up the power. Make sure they're working properly. And then call it a night, and then next stream we can do all of the tweaking. And we're gonna have to finish the designs for the silica and steel. Well, this side may have hooked up pretty good. Yeah, these all hooked up. Alright, let's check power. Let's do power. That's not right. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Pump have power? The pump have power, the pump has power, the pump has power. Alright, so that works. Okay, a bunch of yellows. We're good to go. Oh no. What's clipping? Well, that's not fun. That's extremely irritating. What in the world is... Can't even... That stinks. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't know how that did that. But that is super, super frustrating. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll figure out a solution. I think what we can also do after we run this power is, since the only 3 towers left to do are copper, steel, and silica, I say we plan out the copper one material wise and build that first one we build next stream. Since that one's definitely going to have the most resources required, just to kind of see where we're at, because I may need to let, you know, some stuff run for some hours in between streams just to build it up, just so we're not sitting here twiddling our thumbs. All right, last one. I'm really happy at how this is turning out. All right, copper. I'm not going to mark off aluminum yet since we haven't gone through and kind of fiddled with the belts and stuff. But copper, we need 61 blueprints. Actually, let me fix this over here so we're done. Okay, we need to do copper. Ooh, still have caps on. Copper, silica, steel. Still have all those to build. All right, copper. 61. 15 and a quarter. So 15 floors. So 15 times 6, we need 30 of these. Thirty of these. Actually, we need 31 of these. 4, 3, 2, 1 and 2. So we need 31 of these. 15 of these, and no. 15 of these. Which is an ass ton. Okay, we got steel beams. Power shards. Why? Yes, I did power shard the copper because I didn't want it 30 stories tall. Okay, the encased industrials are going to be a problem. A huge problem. Copper sheets. Quartz crystal. Reinforced iron plates. Plastic. Concrete. Yeah. We're going to be... Yeah, the encased industrial beams. So let's do something here. Those get built what, in manufacturers? No. Assemblers? Boom, 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 boom. The best recipe, right? Yeah. Alright, let's max the hell out of this. Pipe and concrete. Motors are going to be a problem also. Pretty much everything's going to be a problem to build this one. Iron rods, reinforced plate. All right, let's just isolate. All right, so steel pipe, yes. Steel beams, no. Reinforced plate, we're good on. Rods, we're good on. It's literally going to be concrete, plastic, iron plate, quartz crystal, copper sheet, crystal oscillators, cable, cased industrial beam, steel pipe, and motors. Okay. Did I say cable? Yeah, cable. Wire. We don't need wire. Take wire out of there. Motors, plastic, copper sheets, cased iron plate, steel beam, steel pipes. Okay, we're good there. Cable. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna to let stuff build up big time. Yeah, I may need to just have to let this we may need to let this just run. Oops. All right, well, let us go. I'm gonna grab me, see if I can grab a good screenshot for thumbnail. And then I'm gonna call it a day, and then I may let this thing just ride for a bit. Actually, let me do my... I always do this for my screenshots. Find a good nighttime picture. Do daytime and nighttime. Let's see, where can we get another angle? Well, I guess we can do a daytime one, right? Go over here and... Ooh, that could be good right there. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a cool picture there. Come on, autosave. Shoot, maybe we'll get the pyramid in the background. Mm-hmm. Not even making a dent in those quantities. Oy. I mean, plastic's almost there. Iron plates are almost there. Come on, load up. Load up. I'm not even halfway there on the concrete. Okay, plastic. Plastic, we're there. Iron plates will be close. The rest is gonna have to build up. It's just not possible. Hmm. Okay, I'm halfway there with copper sheets, quartz crystal, and concrete. Yeah, a little over half. Let's at least get these motors and then we'll call it a day. All right, now we're gonna call it a day. All right, well, I appreciate everybody jumping in and following along, and hopefully you enjoyed it. You know, a couple hours. I got more done than I thought I was gonna get done, so that's a good thing. I think if we knock out this copper tower first out the, well, we got to go through the aluminum and tweak it, right? So we'll do that first. Then we'll do the aluminum tower. And we just need to finish the steel and silica designs, and we can throw those guys in. And those will be nothing compared to the copper one, because this one's gonna be 4 stories tall, so it's gonna be the same height as this one, and then this one's supposed to be 10, which this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's 13, so it's gonna be about yay high up here. So I think it'll look real good. The kind of the transition, right? Tallest to shortest going around. So anyway, well, I appreciate everybody hanging out, and we will catch you next time. Bye.